Welcome back to RG Plays. How is it that the Guardians of the Globe, the heroes with no special tech, managed to hurt Omni-Man while a $400 billion orbital space laser barely made him bleed? Let's dive into why this doesn't add up and how it's a bit of a letdown. First up, Red Rush. He's landing hundreds of hits per second. Each punch might seem small, but together, they add up to leave Omni-Man bruised and beat. I clearly see in his chest area that he's got some internal bleeding going on there. Next up, War Woman. Her raw strength allows her to land a hit so powerful it staggers Omni-Man and leaves him bleeding. Martian Man comes in next with his more tactical approach. He uses his shape-shifting ability to stretch his limbs and try to restrain Omni-Man, creating openings for his teammates. This makes it harder for Omni-Man to counter his attacks. Aquarius also contributes with his high-pressure water blast. He keeps Omni-Man on the defensive, forcing him to dodge and giving the others more opportunities to attack. Finally, we have Immortal, the heavy hitter. He lands a bone-crushing blow that breaks Omni-Man's nose, a single punch with real impact. Even though Green Ghost and Dark Queen got completely up, the Guardians teamwork combined with each hero's unique abilities managed to leave Omni-Man battered and bloodied. Now let's talk about the Orbital laser. The weapon was hyped up as Earth's ultimate defense against beings like Omni-Man. It cost $400 billion, and Cecil fired it twice from space, putting up all the suspense and making us think this one might take him down. But what actually happens? The first blast hits Omni-Man, and all it does is pummel him to the ground. He gets right back up like it's nothing, and even then, when he's coming back at it for the second blast, all it does is give him a nosebleed. So why doesn't this add up? The orbital laser was supposed to be Earth's last line of defense. It was specifically designed to destroy threats like Omni-Man, yet when it actually hits him, it doesn't even leave a scratch. Meanwhile, the Guardians, without any tech or special weapons, managed to make him bleed. War Woman's mace did more damage than a $400 billion space laser. This makes the laser's performance feel more like a plot device than a serious threat. Instead of building tension, the writers hyped up the laser only to have it fall flat. Why introduce a high-stakes weapon like this if it's not going to do any real damage? The issue isn't just the laser isn't powerful enough. Instead, it was set up to be Earth's big answer to Omni-Man, only to completely under-deliver. When you hype up a super weapon this much, viewers expect it to either do real damage or at least cause some kind of consequence. In comparison, the Guardians used the ability smartly. Red Rush, War Woman, Martian Man, Aquarius, and Immortal all coordinated their attacks, kept up the pressure, and hit Omni-Man from every angle. The laser, on the other hand, was a one-size-fits-all weapon, a brute force approach that didn't account for Omni-Man's resilience. So how could this have been done better? A more effective approach would have been to show the laser actually causing real damage, or at least forcing Omni-Man to struggle. Imagine if the laser actually slowed him down, or made him momentarily vulnerable. That would make it feel like a last true line of defense. Instead, we get a weapon hyped as Earth's best hope that ends up being more of a light show. Meanwhile, the Guardians teamwork and relentless attacks actually had a real impact. It feels like the writing missed a chance to raise the stakes by making the laser a meaningful threat. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you agree that the orbital laser was a letdown, drop a comment below. Do you think it had a real effect on Omni-Man, or was he just that unbeatable? Hit like, subscribe, and join us for more breakdowns and critiques.